Hmm. The yoke, fitted on the neck of oxen for the purpose of binding them to binding the traces by which they might draw the plow. It was a curved piece of wood called Jeremiah. Word authorized version rendered yoke is mota. These words in the Hebrew are both used figuratively of severe bondage or affliction or subjection. Yeah. New Testament, the word yoke is also used to denote servitude. Matthew, Acts, and Galatians. Yes. Look at the last of the words. Yes. The word thus translated signifies a pair of two oxen yoked together. And hence in 1 Samuel 14:14, yeah. It represents as much land as a yoke of oxen could plow in a day, like the Latin jugum. Word plural translated acres. Pow. Yoke fellow. Oh, one of the apostles' fellow laborers. Some have conjectured that the Epaphroditus is meant. Wycliffe renders the phrase the German fellow. Oh, the German equal genuine comrade. Pooh, the Germain. Pooch. The genuine, the comrade. Oh, the Nazi family right now. Now, I'm just going to look at this letter Y. Staff, First Kings, Matthew 11:29. Now it says someplace in here that I should not be yoked. 11, Matthew 11:29. Yes. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. Yeah. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Yeah. Now this is really interesting because if you start in verse 28, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart. You shall find rest unto your souls, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Now, I like this idea of the yoke being easy and the burden being light. Yes. You know, for all the tractor pullers out there, in fact, give me all the farm equipment. Yeah, John Deere. You know, it could be, yes, my proving that the right amount of electricity to the right motor that has the right torque capabilities, yes, could produce and manufacture farm equipment, yes, that farmers would want to buy from me. Now I'm looking to make a few $1 billion today. Could be in the hundreds right now. See this yoke that I have on me? Yeah, it's easy. The burden that I'm bearing, yeah, it's light. I'm kind of thinking that Jesus, yes, the author and the finisher of my faith, that if I cease from my own labors and I rest in the knowledge of Jesus, yes, that Jesus will take it upon himself, yes, to yoke himself right now. Now, I just want you to realize, okay, that as soon as the laws of the United States get enforced, I know it's going to be a heavy burden for you. It might be a good day for you to read the Bible or talk to Jesus because I'm wanting to know how easy it could be to yoke myself to a woman. I need that first volunteer, Marilyn. Now, I don't use her anointing and she doesn't use mine, but a lot of pastors have been using the anointing of their wives because of the use of their sexual nerve endings. Yes, a lot of them have been counterfeiting their actual spirituality as pastors. Yes. My thought was that I have my anointing and she has hers. Yes. I have my brain and she has hers. Yes. When we are yoked together in our sexual nerve endings, I think like I think, and she thinks like she thinks. Somebody said that you had to shepherd the flock. Booch! You had to cover them, did you? You had to have sex through the sexual nerve endings of your children? No. You had to make sure that if they were to touch their sexual nerve endings, you would know as a father. Yes, you would. That you as a mother would completely deny the existence that the baby that you had birthed, yes, 15, 20 years ago, was not your actual genetics. That you got paid to buy and sell children. Pooh. Now, a lot of these laws that I've been documenting, racketeering, yes, he knows. A lot of these laws I'm going to want enforced today. Yes. I got a lot of screen prints. I'm almost ready for the whole week. Yes. But I haven't got the rent paid. Yes. And I only have $1.96 in my pocket. Yes. Yesterday the Y was closed, so I wasn't able to shower and shave. But I'm going to have to put it off today because I just don't know where I'm going to get any more money. Poop. Now I'm just going to stay yoked with Jesus. Yes. And I'm going to take it that the yoke is easy. Yes, that the burden is light, and that God would not ask me to endure more than I can actually handle. Now, if you could enforce my rights and the rights of my family, poop, I'd like to yoke my sexual nerve endings with a volunteer that would like to yoke her sexual nerve endings with me. She could have her anointing and I would have mine. She could have her brain and I would have mine. As much as you said right now, I'm going to want to yoke myself with somebody that is equally yoked with me. Yeah. I want the lizard out of my family. Pooch. I don't want you sewing it in my hair. Yes. I want the electric grid of the United States. And I find that there's any giants out there that won't unwrap themselves. Oh, I will have mercy and not sacrifice. Yes. Matthew 12:7. You would not have condemned the guiltless, but I did not have any guilt. Yes. You did condemn me, didn't you? Pooch. You arrested me for crimes I didn't commit. Shut up right now.